Thank you for watching. In the last video that I did about my Axial Yeti XL, I did the paint work. I was going to the States right after that. Well, I'm back, had a great time. Met up with my friend Reed from Urban RCLA. Still haven't learned how to mute my phone, but perhaps you can explain me how to do that. Anyway, at that point I was still waiting for all the electronics to come in. Well, upon coming home they had finally arrived. This also brings me to what I think is one of the most annoying points of the Yeti XL, which is that this lid really doesn't seem to want to stay up. You can lift the suspension a tiny bit and sort of squash this in between, but still it's like it's almost like a mouse trap, to put it like that. So if you do touch the chassis, while working on it, stuff like that will happen. So make sure to either zip tie it up or just take the cage off completely when you're working on it. Pretty sure someone will come up with a fix for this sometime soon. Almost taking a lamp off my ceiling once again. But what I installed over here is my Mamba Monster 2 by Castle Creations. That's also the exact same ESC and motor setup that you would find in a Yeti ready to run. Apart from it being rebranded by Axial, but there are no differences between that setup and the Castle Creations one that I put in my car. The Mamba Monster setups, they've been around for quite a long time. They've proven their worth, and I think combine that with great customer service, because I have never heard anybody have any problems with the way that they treat their customers in case there is a problem. And I think you have a pretty solid and trustworthy combination to run a big car like this. The Yeti is, of course, the Yeti XL is a car that you can run on 4, 5 or 6 cell LiPos. So you need to have something that's beefy in there. That's why I went for the Mamba Monster 2, the 2200 kilovolt version. I've never had a car that runs a battery setup like this, with like the split leads and everything, so I needed to solder everything up. Which also brings me to the next point. Castle, at this stage, I'm not sure how long this stuff has been around, they're offering some connectors. You will see a close-up of these because I doubt that you can see them from there on out. I've had some problems with Dean's connectors, not that they came undone or whatnot, but just the overall installment of them, soldering them, shrink tubing them, all that annoying shit that I really do not want to be bothered with. Castle has solved this by, well, bringing out these connectors. These are the female parts. These are the male parts. And you also have some polarized sets where you have both a female and a male connector in one set. The cool thing about these is that you do not have to put any shrink tubing around them. If you just strip your wires about, well, if you're not into the metric system, 1/4 of an inch or about 6 millimeters, push the wires in and use a shit ton of solder, there you will have a really nice connection. Just do not forget to put the green part over your wires first. I of course messed one up by not remembering that and just soldering the golden pieces on first. And then I had the green part, and I needed to sort of backtrack all of my steps to make sure that that I could fit it and install it correctly. I also got some of these wires, also by Castle. You know, just shopping there, and I thought I might as well get everything in one go. Make sure to get some thick wires, because there will be a lot of current flowing through these wires as you power the car and bash the snot out of it, to put it like that. Anyway, all that being done, what I needed to do is put in a receiver. The Yeti, both the Yeti and the Yeti XL, they come with really small receiver boxes. So I put a receiver in there for my Futaba 4PL. Pointing over there, you can't see it, but it's really on the table. And make sure to get a good quality, high torque and a quick servo for it. It's almost, the car is almost big enough to have been able to put like a large scale type of servo in there. That did not happen for some reason, so you only have room for like a standard size servo. I went for a high-tech servo, an HS7954 SH. I'm not sure. The specs of it were pretty good, and I think that it will really be well, sort of like more than enough for what I want to do with this car. I want something that steers quick, that has some hold power, that has some good torque. You are of course handling these huge wheels. The weight of the car isn't too bad, not even with all the electronics installed, batteries in there and all that stuff. So it should perform good as it is with that high-tech servo, and of course with that brushless setup by Castle Creations. I will also be trying out some new batteries. I've had some very poor luck with batteries in the past. I've used some zippy packs, those were actually quite okay. Then I switched to Venom. Venom is impossible to reach. Customer service wise, I've had multiple 3S packs swell up on me or go completely broken when hooking them up to my charger and to my balancer, just not doing anything. So I'm done with Venom completely. I will never buy another battery from them again. So right now I got these, they're made by a company called Dinogy. I will put a link in the description box also to all the other stuff that I mentioned, so the Servo, all the Castle stuff, so you can find that out, and also to these Dinogy batteries. I want something that has a good, is it called a discharge rate? I believe so. Something that has like a high peak voltage, something that has good milliamps, and something that's affordable. That's where Dinogy came into play, and these packs, these are my 2-cell packs, 6500 milliamps, 65C. I'm pretty convinced that this will make the Yeti XL perform well even on the 4S. That's also how I'm going to test it at first. And I also have some 3-cell packs that I'm going to run through it. And I have high expectations from these batteries. There's a lot of people who have really sort of put them to the test by using them in some super demanding setups and some super demanding situations, and they've had good luck with them. I believe there's also speed records that are being held with the Dinogy batteries, so make sure to check them out. They're, as far as I know, a quite new brand, and it looks pretty promising to me. They also have, and I found this one quite interesting, they have an aluminium cased type of battery. I believe these come in several different types. What do I want to do with a 4-cell mega pack battery? This is actually going to power my ProLine Pro MT at some stage. I'm going to run a Castle Creations SCT combo in there with really low kilovolts, just so I can run it on 2, 3 and 4S. And this is a 4S pack with the aluminium casing. I'm really curious to see how this one performs. I will take all of these Dean's connectors off and replace them with Castle, because I think I'm going to run these Castle connectors in all of my rides. There's no way that you can by accident switch the polarity of these around, by the way. You will see that in the close-up as well, that there's no way to twist the lead and accidentally plug the plus into the minus and vice versa, just because of the way that it's set up. It's really simple design, but I think that for the future this will be a winner and a really effective design. Anyway, that sort of concludes it for today. It's nice weather today for the first time in ages. You can hear that I have a cold. I was used to really nice warm temperatures both in Los Angeles and Miami when I was out in the States. I come home and it was blistering cold once again. So me arriving at the airport in shorts wasn't really helping. So I instantly got a cold. That's why my nose is all clogged. And why I talk perhaps a bit funny, apart from the weird Dutch accent, of course. But right now it's nice weather, so I cannot wait to take this thing out and see what it can do. Again, I'm going to run a 4S first, just to get a good feel for the car. After that I will put the 6S combo in there just to see what that will do, because I've seen some footage of people running their Yeti XLs on 6S, and it's a crazy car. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, it's free, by the way. A lot of people think it is not. Subscribing is free. Just hit that subscribe button, because that way you can stay up to date with whatever it is that I'm doing, whether I'm building dragsters, Yeti XLs, testing out new electronic setups, batteries, or even connectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any questions, because I'm pretty sure that I forgot to tell you something, then ask them in the comments box below, or if you just want to hit me up with a message. Thank you so much for watching. Check out all of the links in the description box. There's also a link to my Instagram, Facebook and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you around. Thanks, bye bye.